Hey everybody! What's this? What's this? It's a new expansion, guys. It's a new expansion we're gonna learn about today. So exciting! Hey Mighty Rye! Hey Oscar! Hey Imhotep! Hey you Reaper! Hey Crisco! Mighty Rye says good timing. Almost had to be productive. Glad I saved you. Hey Gospel! Hey Chaos! Hey Hydra! Love that emote, Mighty Rye. Looks good, dude. Legendary Regis Pride. Hey Albasant! Hey Colossus Kroll! HS, welcome back, dude. Albasant, welcome back. Electric Guitars. Hello, hello. Hey, that guy's ass guy. Hey, Solaris. Hey, JJ. Hey, Ali. Hey, Nove. Hey, Alexander. Hey, Blue Toad. Doug. Jesus or Jesus. Hey, Thresh. Hey, Swag. Hey, Andre. Hey, Joel. Thanks for the kind words, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Isn't this an exciting time? Hey, Pirate. I'm doing well, man. It's a new expansion, so of course I'm pumped. Thanks for the follow, Nove. Appreciate it. No confirmation exactly yet, Solaris. We think it's Knights of the Frozen Throne is what I heard on Reddit so far. I don't know that we've heard any more. As you can see behind me, though, got it up here. The teaser image that was leaked today. We'll find out more in less than 2 hours, guys. So for that record, I'm going to be ending the stream 2 hours early. Or well, in 2 hours. I'm going to be ending the stream in 2 hours because no one should be watching me. Everybody should be watching the live reveal of this. The new expansion, Knights of the Frozen Throne. Starts in 2 hours. I guess on the official Play Hearthstone Twitch channel. I'm not going to live stream it, first off, because I'm not sure I'm allowed to restream that. People have gotten banned, like Amaz has gotten a temporary Twitch ban for that in the past, so I don't want to risk that. I will be doing a recorded reaction video, though, and posting it on YouTube as quickly as possible, so if you're up for an hour or two after the live reveal, I'll have a video up, so I'll probably host it. Yeah, I can certainly host it after I'm done if somebody reminds me. I may forget that. I never host anybody, but it's not in principle. I just always forget. Don't think about it. But what do you guys think? It's cool, isn't it, man? Look how awesome Rexar looks. He looks like so strung out. That is methed out Rexar back there, holding a Savannah High main. We got crazy Vampire Anduin over there holding Shadow Form. We got Icy Uther. Thrall up there looks really, really scary. Jaina's kind of green back there. It's pretty cool. It's going to be exciting times. LOL, it says you have 2 viewers. It's actually 44 right now. You can even use the viewers command to see that in chat, I think. 3 a.m. here. God, you guys are going to have to stay up late in Europe to watch this, aren't you? Super hyped. Yeah, me too, Andre. Yeah, welcome back, Thresh, man. Thanks for making it. The Lich King is going to be a terrible card. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? It's, maybe. I hope not. I mean, it sure would be a waste. You can't see the whole thing, Regis. Yeah, this is like a cropped version I made. It's got all the pertinent parts, I guess. I don't think it's missing anything too vital. Maybe somebody's missing on the left. I'm not sure. I don't know. I cropped it a little bit, I know, but I might have a different version here. Hold up. Where did that go? No, this is all I got. Anyway, I'm not gonna leave this up the whole time, guys. I do want to talk. I do want to play some Hearthstone, not just look at that one picture for 2 hours. So let's go ahead and let's jump into an arena run. I got Paladin here as my class. I'm happy to still answer questions and talk about Frozen Throne. All of that is going to be fun to theory craft if you guys have questions or card ideas or whatever. But I do want to do an arena run simultaneously. So this is a Paladin run, as you guys can see. And I've got the Hearth Arena Companion app loaded up, and it's going to help us make our draft picks. I can hardly even concentrate because I'm so excited about the new expansion. But I do want to do something. I just don't think anybody's going to care about Constructed too much right now. I thought an arena run would keep us a little bit busy while we ride the hype train to the Knights of the Frozen Throne. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's pick real quickly here and jump into some games. Clearly, Vine Cleaver is an amazing arena card. Dino Size is probably going to be the pick here. Could just be a game winner. I don't really love any of these. Hearth Arena like Sprite-Eyed Scout. I can buy into that. Makes these cheaper for sure. Another Dino Size looks good. Bilefin Tidehunter is my pick here. Just a good 2-drop. Divine Strength or Silver Moon Guardian are both pretty close to me. Hearth Arena like Silver Moon Guardian better. I'm willing to take that advice. Frostful Warlord's good with Paladin, I guess. Twilight Summoner's a pretty good card. A lot of stats for the cost. Well, actually, Friendly Bartender might be better. Oh, we do have a Murloc already, though, so I like Rockpool. That makes sense. Stonehill Defender's too good in Paladin to pass up. When is the new expansion to be released? We don't know exactly yet, but probably mid-August. And, of course, it's going to be revealed tonight in about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, something like that. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Another Murloc is good, plus just a good Paladin card. Nesting Rock and Blessing of Kings are both good, but Hearth Arena likes Blessing better, so I'm happy to take that pick. Another Hydrologist is good. Elder Peacekeeper's insane. We got to take this. Let's see. Could you please tell us some background info of the Lich King and Arthas so everyone knows? Man, that is a tall order, Oscar. I mean, it's hard to sum up the entire lore of Arthas. There's multiple video games that do exactly that, and books, and so many different things. I mean, basically he was a human prince, a good guy that got corrupted. And not exactly got corrupted, but decided the best way to fix a problem was to eradicate it, and alongside it, a bunch of humans in the process. So he kind of just... I'm not going to take Nitrate over Rallying Blade. Rallying Blade's too good. Basically turned evil because he thought the ends justified the means of murdering a bunch of people to resolve the scourge or the undead plague, essentially. And walked down a path where he got in cahoots with some liches, and eventually became the Lich King due to a bunch of shenanigans. Man, these last two rows of picks have been terrible. And then he became Lich King and started raising a bunch of dead people to fight for him, and became a villain for most of Warcraft. Device Cleaner is vital in Arena because of Spike Ridge Steed, but we don't have any Spike Ridge Steeds, which is sad. I feel like I'm not giving this draft justice. We're kind of just picking along in honor of Arthas and the Frozen Throne here. 5-drop is good for our curve, I think. We've got a pretty good deck coming together, actually. Surprisingly, Murloc-y and Stonehill Defender is going to be good, too. Wow. Guys, this is not a bad deck. Like, we were kind of just picking randomly, haphazardly there while talking. Why is this only a 69.9? I feel like we have some great cards. Vine Cleaver, Dino Size, Kings, Double Stonehills, a Rallying Blade. A lot of Murloc synergies. I'm stunned that this is so low of a tier score. I thought we were going to be way better off, but let's jump in. I think we'll win some games regardless. I thought his name was Lynch King. No, Lich. Lich. There won't be demons, no. This is not a demon expansion. This is more of an undead expansion. The Scourge is an undead army, basically. Death Knights and the Scourge are Arthas' dudes. They're basically... anyone he defeats in battle, he would raise from the dead to fight for him. And that's basically what we think in this picture, right, is that presumably all the heroes we know and love in this alternate what-if scenario of the Frozen Throne get defeated and then are raised as undead to fight for Arthas. So they're probably going to be alternate versions of the primary heroes that are undead and fighting for the bad guy. I thought Arthas was a sword. No, Arthas is the big dude in armor. Actually, Arthas, hold up just a sec. I'll be right back. I have an Arthas action figure, so why don't we just do this? This is Arthas. Getaway Kodo is probably pretty good in our deck. This is Arthas here. Ta-da! And this is his sword, Frostmourne, which is the sword, not Arthas itself. The sword played a big part in his story and his corruption and so on and so forth. But yeah, he started out as a good guy, turned into a bad guy, which thematically in Warcraft is very, 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 very common. Redemption's probably good later, but not right now. Ooh, figure time! Do I still have that up on the screen? No, okay, good. I thought I still had the promo image there on the screen. Boris Sanchez says, well, at least I don't need to worry about losing to a lynch mob in Hearthstone now. That's accurate. It is the Lich King. Do you think we may have cards of the undead heroes? Yeah, I don't know yet. It might be like an Arthas card that says, you know, change your hero, kill your hero, and bring them back to life as an undead version of themselves. Or it might just be like each class's legendary is like undead Rexar, or zombie Rexar, or whatever, you know, or some name of the sort. And you play that, and it's much like Jiraxis, where it replaces your hero, and we get a new kind of base Rexar. Or maybe it's a card that if you put it in your deck, you spawn as an alternate version of a hero. There could be like a ton of different ways to do that. I think Kings is fine, and we'll do it here to set up the best version of the trade. It's going well, Killer Phantom. Although announces more heroic tavern brawls. Do you think when the Lich King dies, he will drop his sword just like Tyrion? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's a good answer, unfortunately. At least it did burn a charge of the weapon. I didn't really think he'd have a good way to deal with that, but it turns out he, in fact, did. Blessing of Might is pretty good here, though. Blessing of Might, Stonehill, Kodo, I think is a good turn. Grime Street for sure. We need big bodies at this point. Honestly, either of these coming back is fine, but we probably do want the Stonehill. You face Jiraxis. Was the most hateful video you ever made about the heroic brawl Regis Gilpin? Probably. It's one of the most hated. That's for sure. Honestly, the one I made recently about Ice Block, how Ice Block needed changes, was also fairly poorly received. But I think those are probably the two most hated. I don't really see a great play here. Equality is honestly maybe not terrible, because that just has a lot of health and I want to kill it. Alternatively, we could just sort of stall out and let him kill my Stonehill to hit the big Stonehill, and then we've got Grime Street next turn. If we do this, though, he doesn't really get a chance to kill the Stonehill, so that doesn't feel very good. Do we just maybe Pterodax Hero Power? We could Redemption, but I don't really like that on the Stonehill. It's not that helpful. I think the plus health is going to be just fine here. Consecration means I get back a Hydrologist. That's not that bad, like I said. I think that's fine. Maybe Warrior will get some more armor-giving cards. Please, Blizz, I want my Control Warrior. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Wouldn't be too bad. I saw the idea where you play Arthas, and when he dies, he drops Frostmourne, and then after Frostmourne is destroyed, your hero turns undead, but that seems too slow. Yeah, that seems like it'd be a pretty cool idea. So we did have the Consecration, which is fairly annoying. We don't have AoE in the deck, by the way. That might be our downfall here. I guess we just play this for the stats. It doesn't do a lot of work, but...
You
We'll go ahead and make this trade. It does set up the 6 attack to clear. Plus, it prevents maybe this 1 attack from getting a free Divine Shield trade. Now, clearly, this is in the way, so it may not have mattered. But keeping a minion alive and a body alive for Dino size makes a really nice difference here. Ooh, that's risky, man. Paladin has a lot of ways that could go south. Like, what if he chooses Blessing of Kings and I get it, you know? That's really, really risky. Secrets are pretty safe, though. I wonder what secret that might be. None of them are particularly bad, I would think. As long as... Let's see. He has enough damage to clear here. No, he can't clear this. So that trade was valuable. That's good. The announcement video will be in 1 hour and 40 minutes, guys. Or the announcement stream. 1 hour and 40 minutes. We can test here for... we should have played this first. Shoot. I'm so used to not having... Well, actually, I don't know if we're going to have the mana, because I think we want Aldor, but I'm not sure. Okay. That's fine. I kind of regret my line now, but... Getaway Kodo again's good. Kind of regret my line. I'm reading chat too much. What we really should have done is Silver Moon Guardian, used this to test the secret, cleared this with the weapon, and then this would have lined up the trade just fine on Guardian as a 4/4. I think we made a bad line. I think we'll be fine in the scheme of things, but I don't think we made the right play. He might just be dead here. No, heal. We have 16. He was close to dead. Man, look at all these dudes we could have used with this Rallying Blade that we didn't use with the Rallying Blade. So we'll just clear a little bit here and play the Psychotron and the Silver Moon Guardian. And go face with this. Hey, what's up, Regis? What do you think some of the new legendaries will be? I don't know. I'm sure we'll get an Arthas. There's a lot of heroes from the Ice Crown Citadel raid that will make tons of sense. So you know, we can go on and on through that raid and pick out any given hero or any given boss fight, and probably find one that makes a ton of sense. So we have 16 damage again. Quite enough. We could equality trade and then dino size, just to get his stats off the board here. Leaves him with 1/1s. Doesn't really help the equality there, but he's so out of cards that dino size is very likely to just kill him over the course of a couple turns. Alternatively, we could just dino size and play Getaway Kodo. Or maybe just Dino Size Hero Power and go face for a ton and just assume he doesn't have a good answer here. We're not likely dead at all. It's a lot of stats here if we do this. Let's just do this. I'm not feeling particularly patient today because we got an expansion coming. I just want to watch the reveal, guys. That's all I want. I just want to see Frozen Throne. Big Druid. Yeah, Big Druid's a pretty fun deck. Never been a fan of J-Druid myself, says Boris. Too polarizing of a matchup against other control decks. Uh-oh, what is this happening? What is this? Are we dead? What is this? Just forbidden healing for 20. Okay, wow. Yikes. Alright. Well, that's actually sort of annoying. I think we kind of need to kill this, but I go down to 3 health is the problem, and that's not good. We could just equality and send a 10-1 into his face, but that feels like we lose a lot of stats if we do that. We could just trade the 10-10 into the 5-5 since we're playing for value now instead of... I think this is fine. A little bit of immunity here against really any of these coming back except the Pterodax is good news. But this is a little bit of immunity against AoE at least. By the way, Regis, sorry I haven't been to your streams as of late. Oh, no worries, Killer, man. I'm just happy you guys show up when you can. Don't need you to be here every time. It's fine. I've been meaning to watch them, but something pops up and I can't. Sorry. Oh, again, dude, don't worry about that. It's not a thing to worry about. So this is actually a little bit of a problem because his weapon's gonna kill me over 2 turns. We gotta kill this guy soon. Hopefully this gives me a taunt. Nope. So we should have more than enough damage, right? 15, 21, yeah. Let's just clear here to be ultimately safe. We'll play Redemption just in case the stats on the board somehow matter. And then we just need to not have 3 damage. He needs to not have Hammer of Wrath, basically, and we're totally fine. We have another weapon in the deck, so let's just do this in case this matters somehow. How many cards do you reckon they'll reveal? My money's on 4. Yeah, usually it's like 4 to 5 the first night, so I would think something like that. If he has Hammer of Wrath and I lose the game, I'm going to be real salty. That won't do it, so he doesn't have it. I don't think there's a 3-mana card that does it. Taunt won't save him here, so thankfully we won. I don't think we played this game particularly well, but we found a win. We found a win. Let's see. Big Boss, to answer your question, I do. What class do you hope gets the most impact from this expansion? Probably Warlock, I guess, because it's the most needed. Right now it's kind of the, it's just kind of the class that's the farthest behind in the meta, so Hunter wouldn't be bad. I mean, Hunter is okay right now, but I'd like to see some Hunter love. I think Priest will get a lot of cool cards because I have a feeling there will be Death Rattle stuff, and it's going to make the Priest quest really, really good, so I think that's a risk. But we'll have to see. But too many good Death Rattles could very, very, very quickly make Priest overpowered, I think, with the quest. Priest quest is just like waiting to be amazing, because I really think Amara is a much better card than people realize. Way, way better than people realize. Hit that Rock Pool Hunter. We're playing Murloc Paladin. Do you think Elementals are dead as a tribe? Like they won't release anymore? No, I don't think so, because if you think about it, we had Elementals before Unguro as well. We didn't know at the time that they were called Elementals, but they were certainly Elementals still, right? And Elementals are just such a key part of Warcraft, right? Like there's just Elementals. We haven't seen Therazane, the Earth Mother, yet. We've seen Neptulon, Alakir, and Ragnaros, which are the 3 classic Elemental Lords, but we haven't seen a Therazane card yet, so... Or did we see Therazane? Am I crazy? We never saw Therazane, right? No, there's no Therazane card. We saw... I saw a mock-up of one time, and now I'm confusing it for a real card. I'm confusing it for a real card. No, but it would be cool to see a Therazane card. Oh my god, we've got just all the Murlocs today, guys. Is this worth?
Welcome.
I think it might actually be worth.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Hey, Sir Karsten, man, thank you for the subscription with Twitch Prime. I appreciate it, dude. That's awesome. Welcome, and stay tuned to your Twitch messages here because this kind of sucks. I can at least split my stats a little bit, but he's got a pretty good set of trades here and stuff. Either way we did it, he had a good ping trade. Didn't really matter, but that's 30 subscribers, by the way, Sir Carson. You make number 30. 30 subs in the first week. I think I got the sub button about a week ago, which is awesome, guys. That's crazy good. Wow, so we actually did get a decent trade there, simply because he didn't really have a good mechanism via which to play this and ping. He must not have had a good turn outside of it. So I guess we'll just do our own Psychotron. Don't have good trades here. We're way behind on cards because we got so many early drops. Getaway Kodo could help with like a Stonehill. We need some value pieces soon, though. Mighty Rice says, hey Regis, what streaming software do you use? I am an aspiring streamer. It's a pretty good hit there with the Divine Shield pop. I use XSplit Broadcaster. It's the paid version of XSplit. Most people use OBS, OBS Studio. which I have played with a little bit. It's also really cool, it seems like. I just happened to get started on XSplit, so that's what I stuck with because I'm familiar with it. It works great for me. It does everything I need, but I think on average you're probably going to get better results with OBS, which is Open Broadcaster Software, I think, because that's what most people use, and I think there's just a little bit more documentation and like tutorials, and the knowledge base for that particular one is higher than with the others. So that would be my recommendation, is check out OBS. But I can already see Undead Priest becoming a thing. Yeah, that's my fear too. Although I don't know if it's anything to be scared of. It might be awesome. Who knows? So this actually is pretty good here. If we trade, heal. Goes back to 1. Probably forces a ping. The Pterodax is a good on-curve play. Do we clear here, or do we just leave this up? I guess we just go ahead and clear. We want to get these guys some value. Divine Shield's probably actually best against Mage, because, like, I mean, I know the ping can ping off Divine Shield, but health just dies to Flame Strikes and trades and stuff. I'm actually going to grab the Divine Shield, because we do have Silvermoon Portal and Blessing of Kings in our deck, and Rallying Blade, so this Divine Shield has 3 ways to get sort of additional value, which could be really nice. Well, he ended up pinging it, so... Okay. I mean, that was, like, sort of a good play, but also sort of not that great, I feel like. This might be a Rare Entity, but there's not much I can do about it. We don't want to give him this one, I don't think. That's really sad. Not only that this cost extra, but that we actually had a cool line there with the... it turns out we would have had a cool line. Would have taken a turn because of the way Bright-Eyed Scout works, but... Regis, how dope is the ×2 gold thing, and has that happened before? I don't think I've ever remembered that happening, to tell you the truth. It's the first time I can remember that in my 3 years of Hearthstone. More than 3 years at this point. So, 1 mana off. Dude, we're just like not lining anything up right now. This Divine Shield almost certainly gets popped if we play it now. And that is a 9 mana play, so we might just want to save that. We can just Twilight Summoner and Hero Power. I don't think we can get away Kodo, because this could die first, and that'd be really, really bad. So we'll just have to hold. This is an annoyingly good board, but our draws just haven't been stellar. Have not been stellar. I mainly play Wild, and Amara is way better there. Hopefully Standard can get some better death rattles. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And I'm sure it will. Ooh, that's a cheap 6/6. That's really scary. Does the Rallying Blade do a lot to the board right now? I guess it kind of does. And then we can Stonehill, get away Kodo later, maybe. I guess this is fine. I don't love a 5 mana 3/2, but it gives me some stats back, so. And then I'm going to go ahead and trade these in. It's unlikely that that 4 health is relevant because he can trade in ways that don't make this line up, and it may be wasted even. Oh my god, just more big dudes. I need an equality. Give me an equality! Oh, he's just going face. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, Sunkeeper's pretty good. Sunkeeper's pretty good. This allows me to clear the board. There's no way to do this sneakily, I don't think. The problem, of course, is that we go down to 3 freaking health if I use the weapon. So part of me thinks I just have to trade into these guys and force the other one to make an attack, because I don't want to die to just, like, Frostbolt, right? And then, theoretically, this should survive, and the Getaway Coda might help here, too. Sunkeeper's so freaking good there. Hey, Regis, what do you think the worst class is besides Warlock? Maybe Hunter, maybe Priest? I'm trying to think. I mean, they both have decent decks right now, so it's not decisively either, but am I forgetting a class that's bad right now? But I'm not totally sure that there's a better choice there. Oh, these suck. As much as... I mean, it doesn't matter that we get the discounted Dread Corsair. I think the Gastropod's actually just better. We can Blessing of Kings Sunkeeper here and use him to trade. This theoretically takes a little bit of extra damage off the board because we know he can ping it to give it sort of +1 attack. It goes to +2, but it sacrifices the ping, so it's really only like +1. So I think we go this route, and I think we go this route, and I think we play this. Regis, are you doing any standard tonight? It just depends on how long this arena run goes. I mean, I'm going to be closing shop here in like an hour and 15 minutes to get ready for the reveal of Knights of the Frozen Throne. So it just depends. But oh man, he's gonna ping us down. Scary. It's really intimidating. Oh, Warlord's actually a good draw. We're gonna be able to apply a lot of pressure here. I think we just go face, right? We've got so many taunts here. We can just put ourselves in a position to win. Even with this freaking, this guy, the damage might make a difference, because this is 8 and 9. Like, if he can clear everything but this. Flame Strike is lethal, is the one thing we didn't play around, but, I mean, that happens if it happens, right? Like, what are we going to do? We would have been at 1 damage point anyway if he Flame Striked, so... Polymorph helps a little, but I don't think that's enough, is it? No, he's dead. He's dead. I think he should have polymorphed this, by the way. I think he would have been a lot... would he have lived if he'd polymorphed that? No, I think it was 7, and I think we would have had enough anyway, but... Albasan says he seems uncertain, but he's not. He knows what's up. I don't know what I was uncertain about, but that sounds like me. Humbly certain. Humbly confident. That's a good way to sum me up. Are you not going to react to the expansion on stream? No, I don't know if I'm allowed to restream it, guys. Amaz got suspended for that last time. I think Amaz got suspended for restreaming the expansion live. So I'm just going to do a video on YouTube. I'll still do a reaction video and my thoughts and responses and stuff, and a card review tonight. Like I'll be posting them on YouTube ASAP. So stick around on YouTube if you want to hear that stuff from me. But I don't want to get myself in trouble, so I'm probably not gonna live stream it. Regis, what time is the reveal? I thought it was in half an hour. I think it's in an hour and a half, or now a little short of that. My understanding was 7 PDT. If you look up 7 PDT, you can convert that, which is I'm not sure. Let's see. 7 PDT is 10 EDT, which is 9 CDT, which is 9 my time, and it's currently 7:30 my time. So that would suggest an hour and a half. Somebody in chat could probably confirm. Yeah, they're announcing the expansion today, Gaming Victor. That's right, man. It's gonna be good stuff. Let's look at it one more time, real quickly. Let's look one more time. Boom! Knights of the Frozen Throne, except in Chinese. It's pretty cool, guys. This is a kind of an altered version of the image a little bit. I made Gul'dan a little bigger to make it a YouTube thumbnail, but you can probably find the live one on Reddit still. It's gonna be cool stuff. I'm excited. We probably just Pterodax Hatchling trade, right? We don't need the Rallying Blade yet. We could use it to kill that 2-1. Or I don't even think we trade. We probably just go face, depending on how this adapts. I think Death Rattle stats are the most valuable. We need more rogue cards that can help with the quest. I don't know if I agree with that. We'll see. Maybe it needs a little bit of something to help the nerfed version. I don't know. Control Rogue is actually really good right now. Millhouse is one of the key cards in the deck because it's great body for its mana cost. That does not sound legitimate chaos, but I'm open to anything, so I'm open to hearing a list where that makes sense. But it sounds to me like Mage is just too good right now for that to make any sense. I think just Vilefin Rallying Blade trade is okay. It's really not perfect, but it sets up a Blessing of Kings next turn. We could just Kings now, but it doesn't really do a lot of work, does it? This might force him into a ping on 4, which puts me in a pretty good spot, because if he pings, he can only play a 2-drop. Likely our weapon kills the 2-drop. We get a Kings on the 1/3, which is a nice 5/7 minion, which is really, really good. So I think that would put us in a great spot. Plus, any draw at this point will help us fill out this curve a little bit. Sir Carson, I love that emote, dude. Looks good. Legendary Regis face, dude. I love it. It's really, really good. Your card view series of Unguro introduced me to you and the beard, Sisolaris46. I'm happy to hear that. There will certainly be a lot more card reviews. Regis, have you seen The Accountant? It's a Ben Affleck movie. Yeah, I actually watched that like a week or two ago. It's pretty good. Was pleasantly surprised. Why is Blizzard so bad at not accidentally leaking an expansion right before they announce it? Well, there's a couple theories there, right? Number one is that there's a lot of data that suggests leaks like that are really helpful at getting people hyped to watch an event. Like, for instance, if you go on Reddit this morning and you see a post that says, watch the Hearthstone expansion reveal at 9 o'clock PDT or whatever, or I guess it's 7 o'clock PDT. That's like the most boring news post ever, right? Like, you're just like, oh, okay, that's boring. But if you go on Reddit in the morning and you see a leaked image that looks awesome with all of this crap on it, and you're like, what, Zombie Rexar? I gotta watch that. Then you're gonna go watch, well, that sucks. That's annoying. Then you're gonna go watch the freaking reveal, right? So it's sort of a marketing hype plan, probably, because it's almost at this point hilarious how non-coincidental it appears. It happens every time. So that's theory number one, and most likely the real theory. Theory number two is just that there's like 1 million people who work for Blizzard. Like tens of thousands of people who work for Blizzard across the globe. And there's a lot of scheduling and a lot of time zone intricacies there. And a lot of people have to put together a lot of different pieces of the puzzle to get all of this stuff live at the exact right moment. So somewhere along that chain, when you got 5,000 people trying to keep one secret, it's just very likely that somebody screws up along the way and something slips. So it's just almost inevitable in some way or another that that's just going to happen. So those are basically the two theories, two prevailing theories. I think this is okay. Play around Meteor here a little bit. He's got a good trade, it looks like, but we can't really do much. We kind of just hanging on this weapon, unfortunately, but maybe a Dino Size and a leftover minion here puts us in a really good spot. We'll see. Ninja Chrono says, I work for Blizzard, and I leaked it. There you go. But you've heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Blizzard is putting out so much. Doomfist just came out. They're revealing a new expansion, and then Summer Games is supposed to be soon. Yeah, I did see Doomfist. Looks pretty crazy. I was actually going to try to make a video for him today, but I just didn't have time. I like to always do a quick preview of all the new heroes in Overwatch. He looks intense, though. Really interactive in close range, like uppercutting dudes and then dropping from the sky on dudes and punching dudes. Looks like a pretty fun hero. This guy is just all removal so far, by the way. We're playing this game, and it's just everything he does. Remove a card, remove a card, remove a card. This is a pretty good way to start this turn. Probably finish up with Silver Moon, but... oh, no! Garbage! Oh, the worst! So Dino Size on Silver Moon could be pretty sick here. Absolute worst. See you, Tan45. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Have a good dinner. Regis, what do you think about the mini adventures ideas? Blizzard said every expansion from now will have free mini adventures. I think it's great, Novexor. They're basically making up for the fact that we're losing adventures by giving us a little bit of single player fun, which for people who really, really like doing the single player stuff is a great little honor for them. I don't really care that much about the single player stuff. Like, I like playing through it, it's cute. I get it, it's fun, but I don't get like super hyped about it like some people. Like, I don't usually spend that much time on the heroic modes trying to conquer those. I just like diving into the new cards and everything. I mean, I think it still sucks that we lost adventures, because it wasn't the single player things that made adventures cool for me, it was the fact that you got so many cards so efficiently. Now, that's not a big deal for me personally, because I end up buying all the cards anyway, and it's just, that's not relevant to me, because I'm going to end up getting them regardless. But I do think it makes it's very helpful for people who play on a budget, and that makes me sad that we're losing that. So I think instead of Dino Size here, just Hero Power, Frost Wolf, Weapon is probably good to resolve the board. And this develops a body that's almost as big as the Dino Size dude anyway, so I think it's fine. And one of these is going to die anyway, so we'll do this way. I've never heard her attack before. That sounded crazy. She says, "Watch out!" I don't think we do this because the 1/1's up. It's a little too risky. We want to hit that for sure on like Stonehill or something. Or a target off of Stonehill. Capital Lord 86 says, "Ask this on YouTube, but sadly no response. Do you think Gorefiend will finally get a card in Hearthstone?" Yeah, certainly possible, man. It's probably not like, this is maybe not the expansion, but it's always possible. I would think we'd see Gorefiend in more of a, like, maybe if they do an Akandun expansion later or something. I don't know. Let's see. Regis, please stop playing Arena. You sound like Crypt. Don't do this yourself. Am I? I thought we were having a good run so far. We're 2-0. Just that this was unfortunate. I don't think I sound like Crypt. Seems like the first hero to not deal his primary damage with his right click. That makes sense, yeah. In regards to Doomfist, I haven't actually played him yet, so his left-handed little spiky thing is not a right-click ability. I don't know. Is it fair to say that most heroes do their damage with their right click? I don't know about that. Now that I think about it. I guess, honestly, Dino Size on the 3/3 is probably pretty good here. We can also just Hydrologist. So, like, trade here. Just Dino Size her up. Go face. We just got so much damage happening here. I guess Repentance is maybe the best in case he plays a big taunt or something. We can get through it with our weapon. I don't know that any of these are great. Regis, you made me slaying a dragon in Karazhan very underwhelming. Sorry, dude. Sorry. I don't mean to minimize the accomplishments of beating heroic modes. It's cool. It's hard. It's surprisingly hard. It's just not something I personally get really into. Troton Gaming says, "You blessed me with your luck. 10 minutes ago, I got 2 leggies and 5 packs." That's awesome, dude. Congrats on legendaries. Jay Zeiger says, "Regis rules, man. Even though he hasn't said hello to me yet, he still rules." Thanks, Jay Zeiger. Oh, you pulled a Golden Sunkeeper today. That's sick, dude. I had a Golden Sunkeeper too for a while, but of course, as always, I disenchanted it. I will get to you, Zaru. I'm just trying to keep up. Regis is the polar opposite to Grip. I guess that's a good thing. I found out today Grip and I are or not today, the other day, that Grip and I are the same age. I think Grip just turned 30. As did I. As did, apparently, Trump. Trump is also 30. So, apparently, this does absolutely nothing for me right now. I mean, it helps, but it doesn't help me kill him. If we could have played that Repentance last turn, it wouldn't have helped either, because this has Divine Shield, but the idea was to play that Repentance to get through a taunt. Kind of made sense. So we didn't have an answer for this last turn, so let's just go, even though, you know, I prefer to use that when we get to attack instantly, I think it's fine to just play it out there, because he clearly didn't have an answer. And if he finds an answer this turn, he only has one answer and not two. Unless it's like Frost Nova. I have little baby fireworks still. I haven't gotten the full fireworks yet. Doomfist does insane damage with his right click? I don't know. I haven't played him yet. I just saw like the basic abilities. I don't know which ones do which. I don't even know the control schemes. I just saw like the uppercut, the little charge thing, the heroic, and the little shoot things out of my hand ability. Not right click, primary weapon, been playing too much Dota. Oh, I get you. Yes, yeah, sure. That makes more sense. You mean right click in a MOBA sense, where you're just talking about basic attack. That makes more sense. I was thinking of like Soldier 76 doesn't do primary damage with his right click. He fires some cool grenades, but I was trying to go through the list of heroes like who is actually doing damage with your right click. Wait, isn't this the expansion where the first 10 packs you are guaranteed a legendary? I think that'll be the case. Yeah, in Frozen Throne, as we call it for now. I tweeted it to you. I usually just... Oh, I remember that tweet. Yeah, for sure. I usually disenchant them too, but he's too awesome looking. Yeah, and he's just a really good card, right? If you're ever gonna like keep a golden legendary, I suppose Sunkeeper is the one to keep. We'll go ahead and coin this out because we have the really good curve, and of course, because we have the 2 into the 2 here, which is very powerful. Hearthhead. I wonder if it's the Hearthhead. Like the website. I don't know if they have an account, but... Pretty good start here. We're playing straight up Murloc Paladin right now. I'll play this instead of this, just because it's higher tempo. That's sort of annoying. But he's used a lot of mana, basically, to accomplish that. That's a 5 mana play, basically, to still be behind on the board, so... We have a 4 mana play, but then our hand is a little crazy with this dino size stuff. That's fine. It might be worth Rowling Blade that down just to keep this 2-1 up. We don't need to play the Stonehill yet. We can play the Firefly, so I'm gonna do this. It just keeps the stats out there. The Stonehill's more of a refill card than a tempo card anyway, so I don't want to play it earlier than I have to. I mean, we just don't want to hit a Light's Justice or a Blessing of Might or a Vilefin Inquisitor here. Any other card is probably fine. Just not these 4 cards down here. Even in Equality or Hydrologist, at least we're building something. Maybe I don't really want Equality. Oh, that's sad. Now I wish I traded it in. It's a good trade, though. Well, we drew one. We called it, guys. I think we'll just Stonehill in this case. Pretty easy selection there. I'm gonna save the weapon charge here. We have enough on the board. We need some attack value, though. No good play next turn, so... I mean, we can double hero power, Vilefin, Flame Elemental. We can play a lot of dudes, just... And he did Maelstrom Portal, so it actually might be better than normal, since we know that's sort of gone. That's not a great play right now. We're gonna have a lot of damage because of Tyrion and these dino sizes, so we're probably just gonna push this guy over. That's a little bit scary. Should we go ahead and kill that? Yeah, we will. We'll kill it. We're gonna have too many 1/1s out otherwise anyway, so... Vine Cleaver's good next turn, but the problem is the Tyrion weapon, of course, is gonna get shredded. So if we dodge Lightning Storm here, we'll be fine, but we're gonna reload some more dudes again, so... Regis, you're the reason I disenchanted all my golden cards. Well, I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. Does that mean Regis... Regis. God, I just mispronounced my own name. Regis is sugary if he's the opposite of Crip. So he's salty, I'm sugar? I like that. I like that. Oh, do we have to equality here instead of Vine Cleaver? We take a lot of damage if we Vine Cleaver. Plus, we do want to play Tyrion anyway. And it's like the equality doesn't hurt our board at all, and it kills an 8 elf minion here. It does 7 damage, basically. Yeah, I think this is better. This way, one minion dies instead of none. I just don't know if we're ever gonna get a better board. Technically, the Murlocs probably have a little more value here. Maelstrom Portal's bad, but we reload with Tyrion, so I think it's alright. Hex is a problem for Tyrion, of course, but if he does Hex, at least... actually, we might end up just dino-sizing if he doesn't answer this board, because we'll have 14 damage. And that'll put us very, very close to lethal. Yeah, we're just gonna dino-size. Screw Tyrion. We don't need Tyrion, we're just gonna win the game. I mean, putting it on a taunt sometimes makes sense, but in this case, I don't know that it does. Just in case it matters somehow about what he can attack or not, I think we're just gonna keep it off the taunt. Crypt looks older than 30, maybe it's the stress and salt. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like, oh! Earthshock is brutal. I'm glad we put it on the high health guy, though. Means this guy's more likely to live. So he has to taunt up here. Oh, he does taunt up. Crap. It's a good turn for 9 mana, dude. Not chill at all. Not chill at all, man. Don't have Hex. Yeah, it's good, but not... Oh, that's better. This got super not chill all of a sudden. I think we'll still be alright, but... That was a heck of a turn. The Earthshock into the... Eye for an eye here is almost certainly lethal at some point, or very close to it, so we'll just take the eye for an eye. Regis is old AF, that's right, and yet somehow younger than Andrew, I know, for a fact. Wow, Regis, you look 24, thanks! That's good to know, because my girlfriend looks pretty young, too. Oh my gosh, these freaking... Oh, that's gonna be lethal. Oh, okay. I think we'll just clear and dino size and trade in hero power. Never mind. We will now trade and probably Silvermoon Guardian and Frostwolf Warlord. Just to split our stats a little bit. What would this go to, though? This would only go to 5/5. Oh, no, it'll go higher because of the 1/1/0 on it. This will be fine. This just makes it more likely that something sticks around for the dino size next turn and still puts a lot of annoying bodies on the board for him to deal with. So, I think it makes it a little more likely. Did you see the new expansion leak? Says it's trickery. Well, what does this answer your question? Boom! We saw it. Knights of the Frozen Throne. Can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. I'm tired of these control decks being on top. I want to see more aggro next expansion. I got a feeling that's not a common sentiment. But, good luck. So if any minion lives here, this will be lethal. Okay, cool. We got lethal. Booyah! He actually almost came back in that game. We were way ahead, and then that Earthshock turn... That Earthshock turn put him in a good spot. And then the taunts, like, he almost stabilized. That was pretty crazy. Is Blizzard announcing this on their Twitch account? Yeah, it should be in about an hour it'll start. So we're going to try to finish this arena run in the next 45 minutes or so. Jackison21 says, will they show cards today? Probably just 4 or 5 cards today is my guess. They usually do. But they don't show a ton the first day. I hope Inbro will make a new song about the new expansion. I doubt it. I think they're going to go a little more serious on this one. I think they're going to try to play Frozen Throne pretty straight. A lot of people have a lot of valuable nostalgia to market to here, so...
I will fight with honor.
Sir Carson, dude, I love all those emotes together, dude. The Legendary Regis next to the standard Twitch emotes looks so good. So good. Could you have dynasized his 1-2 and then he attacks your hero and win? Perhaps, but he wouldn't have had to attack, right? Like he could have just held it forever, so that would have been a risk. You can't activate your secret on your own turn, so it's not like we could have attacked into a weapon to do it, right? We would have had to wait for him to make the attack.
Aha!
I gotta call out some follows here. I gotta find this. Where's this at? I haven't been talking about my followers tonight. Let's see. Streamlabs or Twitch Alerts, as I think it used to be called, has changed their format, and I don't like it as much. But Bravace, ALX High, Alexe, probably. Decadent and Another Gaze, guys. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Appreciate it. You know, Noble Sacrifice would be pretty cute here. But I don't actually think it's the best play. We don't have anything super valuable out anyway. Death Rattle is fine for the board. Just keep those bodies out.
Aha!
Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure something out here. Okay. So I've gotten way more new followers. This new... I really don't like this new dashboard for Streamlabs. I can't even figure out who's following. But anyway, Mr. Bean Counter and Lumberjack, guys, thank you everybody for the follows. Plot twist, they will add Bolvar 4-Dragon as the Lich King. That would actually be pretty interesting. I'd like to see that too. For those of you that don't know, in the current Warcraft storyline, a la World of Warcraft, Bolvar 4-Dragon becomes the Lich King. And he's currently issuing commands to the Death Knights and stuff in the Legion expansion. So yeah. Maybe we don't get Arthas at all. Maybe we just get Bolvar. That'd be pretty cool. Him killing that would actually be good for me, probably because of the Frostwolf Warlord. But he chooses to go face.
Aha!
Against a Paladin. I like it. We could play this, but there's actually a few stealth things. Like, this would have been handy earlier. I think we're going to save this. 5-5 for 5 is not the best play ever, but I think it's good enough. Man, what's up with all the follows, guys? I love it. VR God and Lucas Hearthstone, guys, thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Regis, you gonna watch the reveals on stream? I thought Blizzard was banning streamers for doing that. At least they did for Unguro. Yeah, I'm not going to for that very reason. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I'm gonna make a video like I always do, but I don't want to stream it on Twitch Live. I think that's risky. Hey man, first time I can pop out to a stream. Well, welcome, Crisano, dude. Hope you have fun. Regis looks young, but without his glasses, shivers. Yeah, I'm never gonna take my glasses off on stream again. That failed. That didn't go well. We'll just obviously take this trade, and I think we'll actually Bright-Eyed Scout just to see what we get. See if anything cool happens. Dino size? Defiance Cleaner's not bad. Oh my gosh, guys, the follows. You guys are insane right now. Clopax, KTG, and Nedmark, guys, thanks for the follows. Welcome. I guess everybody's super hyped for Knights of the Frozen Throne, so all the follows are coming out. You know where you're gonna get your Frozen Throne action, right? You know where to go to get all the hottest Frozen Throne action. So you're following. Makes sense to me too. We got like some, we're gonna have Unleash the Hounds problems soon, so I'm a little bit scared to keep all this stuff alive. I think I'm actually gonna I'm just gonna sacrifice a minion here for a little bit of Unleash the Hounds value. Cool. That's a weird concede. I feel like he just never played anything. I know I was reading chat a lot, but that was one of the easiest 4-0 games I think I've ever had. We just steamrolled. How do you know the name of the new expansion? Well, we don't know for sure, but it was leaked in China. And apparently the translation reads Knights of the Frozen Throne, which sounds like a reasonable, legitimate Hearthstone expansion title. So that's what we're calling it for now. It might be something a little different. You never know what the actual American English translation will be, but should be fairly close to that. In WoW time, Bolvar has been Lich King for twice as long as Arthas has. I'm surprised he hasn't turned against us in WoW lore. Yeah, I've heard that before, Volsian. That sounds right, because, I mean, it's been a long time since we actually experienced Wrath of the Lich King. It's, you know, many, many expansions ago. And in game time, like in the actual lore timeline, it was pretty rapid from like Warcraft 3 events up to what we saw in Wrath of the Lich King. Like, not that much time has passed. So Bolvar is certainly the reigning Lich King for a while now. And I think next expansion we'll see some Lich King stuff. I think we might even have the Scourge help us fight old god. Oh god, I got the wrong thing up! Ah! I forgot. Sorry guys, I always forget. You guys can't see the game. That's always the worst. I mean, I know we're hyped, but I still want you to be able to see the freaking game. This is actually a sick play right now. We don't have a good 2-mana follow-up, but it's fine. It's just such a sick play. Regis is blowing up. It's about time. He's a legend. Thanks so much, Flight Gab. Appreciate it, man. I miss Regis without his glasses. Feels bad, man. KTG says, I'll be missing the reveal stream. I have some things to take care of. Don't worry, I got you, KTG. I'll be doing a video with my reaction and thoughts on the reveal stream. So check YouTube later tonight, probably an hour or so after the stream ends. I'll have a video up. So, do you watch SGDQ, Regis? Is that Games Done Quick? I never know what the S stands for. What does the S stand for? But if that's what that means, then yeah, I have been watching it a little bit. I'm not like into speedrunning or anything. I just kind of think it's cool to watch. Like, I respect it as a form of gaming. Like, those guys are so insanely talented. It actually blows my mind. So, it's something fun to watch. Are these adventures what-ifs or what actually happens in Warcraft? So some dude 2696. I think that's a really great question that not enough people talk about in regards to Hearthstone. My understanding, and I think the way it really should be understood, oh wow, that's a pretty good one, is that so Hearthstone the game exists within the world of Warcraft. Both actually the game, but also the lore of Warcraft. The universe of Warcraft. And it's a game that an innkeeper in an inn develops to keep people at his inn entertained, right? So essentially when he makes an expansion, like Journey to Unguro, he's heard tales of all these people who have come into his inn, you know. So maybe Elise Starseeker came in one night and told of her adventures in the crater of Unguro. So he's like, oh my god, listen to all these crazy dinosaurs. I'm going to build out an expansion for my card game that people who are sitting at the table in the inn are playing. And I'm going to include these sort of tall tales of the journey to Unguro and all the quests that unfold in Unguro. Aha. So they don't have to be realistic to the sense of the game's lore. Like, they don't have to make perfect sense all the time. It's just more about this is what he's heard, and these are sort of the tall tales, the scenarios, the crazy lore within the universe itself. So, like, of course, the old gods haven't attacked and destroyed Stormwind yet, but that shows up in his game board because he's thinking about like a cool what-if scenario, and these are the things people are worried about. There are whispers of the old gods in the inn, and these are what people are saying is going to happen. So he builds an expansion that supports all those theories. How do we want to do this turn? We can heal this guy up a little bit here to make this trade a value trade, I guess. Goes down to 1, so it puts it in ping territory, but it certainly preserves some resources for me, which is nice. There's a chance this ping hits and saves me some health. Nice. Oh, it doesn't put it in ping territory. I thought that was only going to have 4 health for some reason. I don't know why. Board's a little susceptible to AoE, but it's a big, good, wide board. Another gaze, you can post links, man. As long as it's not like self-promotion, I think it's fine. I think you're allowed to, and my rules say that you can. I don't know if it's actually set up so that you can, but I don't think it'll be a problem if you want to post some links. Actually, Regis Elise has visited the end. You can see her in the Whispers of the Old Gods trailer. There you go. So that's exactly perfect example. Rag Lich Lord win. Yeah, we'll get an undead Ragnaros next. They're just going to give us a new Ragnaros every time. This one will summon an 8/8 undead minion. Oh god, that would be insanely overpowered though. Imagine that. If it summoned an 8/8. We could do like a Blessing of Might cheese here, but I think just playing this guy and trading up with our 3/3 is just as good. Just so many stats on the board here. I kind of like this as a 2/4 a little better, maybe, because we have so many buffs that we can give it, that the extra health is nice just to keep it alive. Guys, we have 94 people watching on Twitch right now, by the way. That's crazy. It's not a new record, but it's really, really high. So, thanks for hanging out, everybody. And thanks, Binjaqui and Red Past, for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. You have a big stream delay? Maybe not. I think maybe I just read chat really slow. So, it's hard to say. Equality here does a lot of damage to his face, which is nice. And it might just be worth it to cost myself 9 health in order to cost him 7 health just to do the damage. But I can't decide. Because we don't have a great way to get through this otherwise. We can trade and buff one of these guys and kill it, but we just don't do that much damage. I think we're just going to push face here a little bit. It's very risky just because it gives him a chance to stabilize the board. But we're going to be able to follow up with a couple decent minions here. So, I think it's alright. And we'll split these stats a little bit here. Actually, I guess just one decent minion, but... Well, we can do Hero Power Hydrologist. Eye for an Eye is a reasonable thing to take at this point, just because he's getting really low. He's not there yet, but he has to clear the board this turn. He could Flame Strike or something here, or maybe Blizzard, but those probably aren't that great at turns. Because ultimately we just don't have that much out here. Meteor. Guess that's not bad. Gastropod. Interesting. Oh, well that's lethal. Cool. So I'm glad we made that decision. That worked out really well. So currently there's people playing a card game while they're being invaded. Yeah, actually some dude. That's right. They're being invaded by the Legion, but they're still just hanging out playing Hearthstone. But, you know, they're still just everyday dudes, right? Like, I'm sitting here in my house playing a card game while people in the United States military are out there fighting battles and theoretically keeping us safe and so on and so forth. So, same thing kind of happens in real life, right? Like, not your everyday dude who just works in an inn serving beer is going to be out on the front lines fighting demons, right? There's warriors and heroes for that stuff. So it kind of makes sense. Are you ever going to do a video stream on Gwent? Sorry if you've already done it and I missed it, but I think that'd be really fun. I actually did already do it a long time ago. Like, I got into the Gwent, like, closed beta or something really early on and made a video, like, almost immediately. So it was very early, but you can find it on my YouTube channel. It's under the playlist of where I play games other than Hearthstone. So First Impressions of Gwent or something it'll be called. I liked it. It was fun. I thought perhaps, like many people it seems, have thought that it might be a decent alternative game for me at some point, but ultimately...
Expansion Northrend hype.
Oh, I can't get over that Murloc sound, Jerks. Thank you for the cheer, Jerks, dude. Appreciate the 200 bits. And yeah, I'm also incredibly, stupidly hyped. So I'm right there alongside you on the hype train. It's gonna be crazy fun. And thank you, dude, for sending out that Murloc love to something like a total of 220 people. So that was great. Alright, Mind Control Tech. That's probably a card that he could have gotten some value on if he'd hung out on it a little bit, but... And this is very likely to fail, But I don't love any of my other plays either. Nothing just puts me in a great position on the board here.
Murgle, Murgle, Murgle.
Oh, thanks again, Jerks, for the additional 100 bits and the additional Murloc sounds. I hope Chad enjoys it. Oh, because I certainly do. It's never going away, I can tell you that. So if they don't enjoy it, they're screwed, but I'm certainly having fun with it. Alright, he's making some high-tempo plays here. Golden Fates, I like it. It's a good call as a hunter. That's a good draw. We'll just coin it out. There's no reason to wait. Like we could, you know, we could just load up the board with Fireflies and stuff. Play a Twilight Summoner. Get this as a huge dude next turn. But he's got some good trades, it looks like, so we'll just go ahead and get it out now while we can. We just can't do much with the board, unfortunately. Does it cost money to cheer? It does indeed, yeah, it costs money. It does indeed. You gotta... You can, like, get some free bits, I guess? I don't know a ton about it, to tell you the truth. I never do, but... You can get some free bits if you do, like, watch some ads and things. But, mostly you have to buy the bits. And so the 100-bit donation or cheer that Jerks just issued is basically $1 to me. So every 100 bits is $1. I'm kind of nervous about this board just because it's Hunter, right? And like you don't want to leave 12 damage on the board against Hunter. Like, yeah, we could Blessing of Kings and go to face for 10 ourselves, but he's going to win that race a majority of the time. I kind of feel pressure to get a little bit defensive here with like trade, just Aldor like a 3-2, play the double Fireflies. This Aldor, though, honestly, maybe too early. Maybe we just play the Twilight Summoner and the Firefly right now. He's going to get a good value trade on that regardless, so doesn't really help. And then there might be a high main that comes down or something that we need to deny. Regis is crushing Arena right now. Yeah, and I'm barely even paying attention is what's silly about it. Like, I'm mostly just reading chat and talking to you guys. You know, somehow we're 6-0, like, just not even trying. That's a lot of damage again, so I mean, I'm glad we traded, and this is going to be a good trade for me at least. And we can start to play some stuff here. Theoretically could have done this first, but I don't see any world where it changes my plays. Clearly, I think that was the pick. Goldshar Footman, Silverback Patriarch, or Tyrion Forging. I think 100% of the time we pick Tyrion there. I'm still going to save that, because that could be a game-winning play. We don't have a line next turn, we know of. So Blessing Aldor looks pretty good, maybe, if he plays a big dude. And just doing it on a 3-2 is not that exciting. Zaru says, 100 viewers. Yeah, that's right, man. It's crazy. It's the hype for the new expansion. This is what always happens with the content cycle. Like, nobody watches the last month or so. Although, for me, it's actually still been growing, just because the channel's growing in general. But it always gets super big right around this time. I think second Stone, just trade, Stonehill trade is good here. We don't even necessarily need a 4-drop one. Just anything is fine. Thank God, because these all suck. I think we might actually just Blessing of Kings this Stonehill to protect it against the board. That way we're just totally ahead on the board. We play Tyrion next turn. If he somehow gets through this one, Tyrion just seals the deal, probably. And we're probably good to go. Silverback is OP. Yeah, why would you run Stonehill Defender when you can run Silverback Patriarch, right? I don't know. I don't see a reason personally. God, I can tell how hyped everybody is. 43 minutes and counting, says Marco.
Invisible drink hype.
That's right. Jerks, thanks for the 100 bits again. Invisible drink hype. This invisible drink goes out to the Frozen Throne. It's definitely not green. It's actually invisible. Here's Arthas with the invisible drink just to confirm the Frozen Throne conspiracy theories about it. None of that makes any sense, but I'm pretty sure the Illuminati has something to do with this invisible drink, so that's my story anyway. What did he get? What did he... Smuggler's Crate. Wow. That's gotta be the worst. That's gotta be the worst I've ever seen. Sure. We'll just take this value trade, because this puts us pretty far ahead, I think. I'm hoping the Paladin Legendary is a resurrected Tyrion of the Four Horsemen. Wow, yeah, that would be awesome, dude. I don't know if you're referencing the storyline for Death Knights in Legion, but if you are, good reference. I think that's pretty much exactly what we saw in Legion. I haven't actually done the Death Knight storyline, but apparently the Death Knights try to go and resurrect Tyrion to serve as one of the Four Horsemen. Spoiler alert, I guess. I haven't done it, so I'm not actually spoiling anything because I don't know for sure, but that's what I've heard. So this is actually a pretty good Aldor, I think, and a pretty good Earthen Ring Farseer, probably. And we'll just go face. We would have gained 5 more with a Dino Size, but we don't really need it, right? Like, we can do it next turn on any one of these minions and get lethal, so. I expect Tyrion to show up. Belleronic says, yeah, that would be welcoming. He's clearly a big part of the Lich King storyline in World of Warcraft, so it only makes sense for him to have some sort of impact, like an undead version, or, you know, Tyrion, Champion of the Light, one of those kind of cards that give it, like, the extra name at the end. Tyrion Light Lord, Tyrion, I can't think of what's the name of the Paladin's High Lord, or, I don't know, I can't remember, but... And I play one in World of Warcraft myself. I am the High Lord, or whatever it's called, supposedly, but I can't remember the name of it. God, we're 7-0, guys, and, like, we're not even trying. And this was a 69.9 tier score deck, although I felt like that was an unfair tier score. It seemed like the deck was way better to me. I don't know how we only got 69.9 out of this, but... It's currently 7-0, and I've made a couple fairly bad plays, at least in the first game, that I can remember. So, it's good that we've made it this far without any blemishes on our record thus far. Why is there no Death Knight class? I don't think we're going to see a new class for a long time, guys. Anybody who thinks we're getting a Death Knight tonight, in the announcement, I sadly just don't think that's going to be the case. I think that's a long, long ways off. Blizzard doesn't want to risk unbalancing the balance they've achieved. I think that would be at least a few years out at this point. Oh, jerks. I can't even read that comment out loud, jerks. This is a family-friendly chat, but I love it. That's pretty funny. Tier score is not taking into account the Torino and Sunkeepers off Stonehill. That's true. I don't know who Torino is, but I think that means Tyrion. Sunkeeperino Torino? Is that what you're saying? Sunkeeperino Torino. They could just replace Warlock with Death Knights. Yeah, that's true. Just rename Warlock as Death Knight. Call it a day. That's it. No great plays here. We can clean it up next turn with Light's Justice if we want, but floating the mana now just doesn't feel that valuable. He can do some weapon shenanigans if he likes, but this is, you know, this is why this basically right here sums up why Rogue is actually a great hero power in Arena. Is that he's going to be able to kill 2 of my 1/1s in the same time that my one, you know, like I have to hit the button twice, and he hits it once and kills both of them at the cost of only health, which at the end of the day, of course, is not much of a cost to pay in Arena. Sure, this is fine. Clearly we have to make this trade. There's a chance he can't kill this, like Backstab is breaking us, SI7 agent coin, elemental bird thing, whose name I can't think of. Firebloom Phoenix, I think is the name of it. Elemental bird thing. Does he have the coin still? Did he have the coin? I can't even remember. Oh, is he going to tank that twice? Oh no, deadly poison. Okay. That's not as bad. At least he's taking some damage and using half of a card to kill it, so... That evens us out a little bit. Stonehill Light's Justice is fine here. I'm playing the Stonehill instead of the Bilefin because I need a card. Like, I need bodies right now. This doesn't really satisfy my need. I think we have to take the Grime Street, even though it's not on curve for us. It's just Wicker Flame's solid, but just not going to be high impact enough at this point. We can play the Bilefin and Hero Power if we absolutely have to. We're likely to hit something to play too, which is nice. That's a great Twilight Drake at this point. I wish we had this Repentance a second ago. Jeez. I was going to Bilefin, but since we got the Getaway Kodo, I'd rather just hit the Stonehill trade and get another Stonehill. We can Defias Cleaner. Hopefully he adapts this somehow and gives a Death Rattle so we can silence it. Otherwise it's going to be a lot of stats to work through there. Regis, what's the best Priest card right now? Probably Lyra. Arguably Draconid Operative still. It's just such a good, insane card. Elemental Bird thing. No, I didn't mean Pyros. I meant Firebloom Phoenix. Sorry. Snuggly. Don't be quoting me, Snuggly. Don't be doing rude quotes. I don't like that. I don't want to get clipped. I don't want to get clipped with shenanigans here. Yeah, that's alright. Might look a little weird, but that's probably going to die to his weapon for free. So I just wanted to set up the trade here. It may not help at all, right? And I didn't want to trade this way because that actually buffs his weapon too. But that minion's just garbage at this point, so I'm just trying to get value off of it while I think I can a little bit. Parsa Panda. Ooh, no, I didn't see this new leak. Another leak hits the web, says Hearthstone Top Decks. Looks like there will be legendary hero cards that allow players to alter their heroes. That is exactly what I theorized. It's exactly what I theorized. That's crazy. I clicked this, but I'm not seeing... Ooh, here we go. MMORPG.com accidentally let loose with a scheduled post a little early. Here we go, guys. Hearthstone players will be able to chill out with the Knights of the Frozen Throne. Let me actually just try to pull this up. Hold up. Hold up. Let me get this on stream. Let me see if I can get this on stream. I don't know what's happening in the game right now. Too concerned about Lich King stuff to even think about it. Okay, so he played a lot of dudes, but not actually that much happened here. And this is a pretty good play because of this Divine Shield. So we'll do this. And we'll trade into that Drake. We'll kill this guy, and we still have a pretty good board. Health's a little concerning, but so is his. Alright, so back to this, guys. Back to this. Hold up. Where is this post at? Man, the reveal's coming soon, guys. I don't even think I'm going to finish this arena run in time. Okay, hold up. Let's see here, guys. I'm not reading chat. I'm getting this ready. Let's see if this works. Might be a little trippy at first. No, okay, this worked. Alright, guys. Here's the leaked image, and here's the text. Hearthstone players will be able to chill out with Knights of the Frozen Throne expansion coming in August. The new edition will bring 135 new cards to the game. Take place in Northrend with the Lich King himself as the final boss. New cards include terrifying bear sharks, ridiculous geists, indigenous Tuskar ice fishermen, and the addition of runic magic. I wonder what runic magic means. That sounds insane. Legendary hero cards will allow players to give any of the 9 heroes the essence of undeath and turn them into Death Knights. As expected, Death Knights have altered and modified abilities. That's exactly what I theorized. Hold up, I gotta play the game real fast. We'll get back to this just a second. Let's see what he did here. He Shadow Striked our taunt, traded in, Tar Creepered, used his face to kill the cleaner, and Mad Bombered for 3. Okay. So this looks like the best line to me. We gotta get some defense out here. We need a good playable taunt. I think we... I guess we Sunkeeper, although we can't take it this turn. Although I'm not even sure Sunkeeper's going to be that good. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And the question is, do we actually equality? We should have done it first, obviously. I guess we just play Twilight Summoner. He's going to have some good trades, and this is a little bit slow, unfortunately. I don't know, but with Sunkeeper it gets better, right? That was kind of my thought. We can Bile Fin, Sunkeeper, hopefully trade a couple things. Probably not, though. Man, he's got so many deadly poisons. All right, let's go back to the... Let's go back here. Let's go back. Sorry. Players can take part in some Knights of the Frozen Throne for free. The prologue, 2 wings with 3 bosses, and a battle against the Lich King will all be available. Finishing the prologue will have players earn a random legendary hero card. That sounds good. Each wing completed will also see players earn a card pack. So that's the single-player content they're talking about. But you can also just buy card packs. It's not going to give you every card like in an adventure. Pre-orders will run for $49.99. That's the same as standard. Learn more on the Hearthstone site. There you go, guys. And I don't think there's... Oh, wait. I'm clicking the wrong thing. There might be a way for me to get this image bigger. No, not really. It's about as big as it gets. But those are clearly the new legendary cards for each class. That's Rexar, Uther. Looks awesome. Is that Jaina in the front? That looks crazy. Anyway, guys. Hype. That's nuts. Super hype. This is... We're screwed, I think. I don't see how we win here.
Aha!
I don't think this does the trick. Might keep me alive for a turn? Not sure. We'll try and see. I don't know. I gotta read some chat here. Yeah, to answer about adventures, it's just going to be a single-player experience for you to enjoy. It's not going to give you cards like the old adventures. It's just you're going to get to do it and play it. It's not about earning cards. It's just about having fun in the game, basically. Do we have lethal? Yeah, we have lethal, right? I think it's guaranteed. I think it's guaranteed, right, with equality. Even if it's Noble Sack? Oh, no, I can't do it that way. Gotta do it. Oh, shoot. Crap, I have to... Oh, my God, if it's Noble Sack... Oh, shoot. Well, we can test, I guess. Okay, so we have... Now we test for an eye for an eye, and then we downsize for lethal. Noble Sack is not there, okay. Woo! Woo! Did I attack before it's not Noble Sack? Okay, that's good enough. We got it right anyway, but that was, that could have gone south. We were gonna have to test Noble Sack first with that 3-1, and then, well, we pieced it out. You guys saw it happen. You guys saw it work. Alright. 8-0 somehow. I'm not even paying attention. Like, we literally didn't even watch half that game. We were just talking about expansion hype the whole time. That's all we did. That's all we did. Is just talk about the expansion. We still won. 7-0 game against a rogue that seemed to have an insane deck, and somehow we still pulled that out. I don't even know what's going on, but we got 29 minutes to the expansion reveal, guys. Knights of the Frozen Throne. Crazy time. This is one of the best nights in Hearthstone, right? Hanging out, talking about the new expansion, making plays in Arena, having fun. 111 people watching on Twitch right now, which is getting real close to a record, and it just went to 116, so that's like even closer to a record. This is the new expansion waiting room. This is as good as it gets, guys. Having fun playing Hearthstone together. I mean, that guy we just beat's probably not having very much fun. he's like, God dang it! All I wanted is to win.
Don't even watch the game and still going 8-0.
That's right, jerks. Thanks again for the Murloc chat there, man. We're playing 4D chess, guys. This is 4D chess. This is Lich King 4D chess. I got the health because I think Blessing and Might works really nicely with it, right? Just make a big dude next turn, maybe. We don't probably want to play the Stonehill because we're more concerned with tempo than value generation, so... Yeah, that's fine. He's gonna play this little guy. Like, since we have such a good trade, I guess we'll just Stonehill. It's not like Stonehill's a bad card. Primordial Drake is insane. Clearly, we gotta take that. Let's see. I think we got some new follows. Fish Tard, thanks for the follow. Maxim Birch, Mr. Hoax, I think I missed earlier. Maybe even Grizzly Gambino and Ninja Panda, Dimpling, and Night's Edge. If I missed you guys, thanks everybody for the follows. Imagine if this is all fake and it's actually Dalaran. Ooh, I like that. I like that line of thinking. That's fun to think about. I'm just gonna kill that thing. It's kind of gross. And clearly we'll play it. Well, what is this? What is the worst case scenario here? This gets fireballed? Yeah, we still gotta kill it. We got too many good cards here in hand to risk losing early. Maybe a new version of Kel'Thuzad? That would be awesome, some dude. I'd certainly welcome a return of Kel'Thuzad, man. I miss Kel'Thuzad as a card. And a personality, frankly. Like, Naxxramas was so great because of Kel'Thuzad's hilarious voice lines and stuff. Anyone have the link of the page that he was reading from? It was on Hearthstone Top Decks. Here, I can pull up the link for you. Here you go. I'll drop the link in chat. That's the link of the post I was reading from. New Kel'Thuzad? Well, we don't know. It'd be awesome, though, wouldn't it? Sure would be awesome. Hey, that card looks familiar, man. A little bad to Blizzard, but not much I can do about that. There's clearly no trade here. Dynasize hopefully wins us this game again. I got a feeling we're going to lose this one, though. He has a lot of cards in hand. Our hand's a little bit iffy. It's not bad, but we'll need some good top decks here. It just doesn't seem like the kind of game where Drake's going to be insane or anything. Farseer's sort of good, but probably not great. I think we saved the Defias Cleaner too, though.
Hey, you.
This probably forces him into a ping, but man, is Flamestrike good against this board right now if I commit to this. I'm actually going to trade this in. Similar logic that we've discussed before. Regis, you got to play around Meteor, man. Yeah, probably. We did do it perfectly here. This should probably be over here. I don't often think about it, you're right. Especially not tonight. Especially not tonight. Hearthstone 24/7 says, Regis, this is my first stream ever. Wait a minute. You play Hearthstone 24/7. How do you have time for a stream? Just kidding, man. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Andrew Coe's upset about something. What are you upset about, Andrew? Upset about the expansion leaking? I understand, me too. FIFA is addicting one has followed. Thanks for the follow, FIFA. I've played a little FIFA in my day. I'm not a soccer fan, but I like sports games nonetheless, somehow. Regis, I went through my entire tech deck filled with tech cards, and you'd be surprised at the constant memes of Eater of Secrets plus Ooze against Mage. Dude, that's on my list, actually, for, that is on my list still for a Dexperiment, so I'm gonna try that one. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, we can make some decent trades in here, I guess. Kill this guy, kill this guy. This is a 4/1. Probably has to ping.
Of course.
I really don't know what happened to my board, but this seems fine. Play around Meteor a little bit for everybody, although it certainly won't matter. Regis eats meteors for breakfast. That's right. It's a really good cereal flavor. It's a really good cereal. Yeah, Andrew Coe, what is wrong, man? If something's bothering you, let us know. That's why we're here. We'll help. This is a safe space. Yeah, see, Sir Carson's got it. Legendary Regis Heart. That's how it works around here. This pretty clearly has to be a Dino-sized turn, and I think we go face, just in case he doesn't have answers here. This just puts us on a one-turn lethal clock. Like, he has to answer this now. Like, yeah, he can fireball trade, but is that great of a play? It's an 8-mana commitment. And he still leaves up a 5/7, probably. Maybe Polymorph's a good answer. Second Primordial Drake is not particularly good. He doesn't have enough mana for the ping, so he has to double trade here. This looks like a good clear for me, and we might even Eldor that just to keep the health total on this fairly high. Ooh, ooh. I wish we had the mana for that. No, actually, we're going to play the Hydrologist, I think, so let's put this here. I actually like Repentance, just in case he plays another taunt we need to get through. Could make a big difference. We'll see. I'm a noob. Why did you dino size the 1/2? Because it was the smaller minion, so I get more total stats gained. If I dino sized the 5/7, I would have only gained 5 attack and 3 health. It doesn't add 10 and 10, it turns it into a 10 and 10. So if it added 10 and 10, it wouldn't have made a difference. But since it specifically sets it to 10 and 10, wow, by the way. What a freaking answer that was. Big Game Hunter into Flamestrike. How did he afford that? The discounted Flamestrike from Primordial Glyph. Wow. That was a freaking turn, guys. Did he top deck the PGH? Come on. We have a lot of damage in our deck, though. We should... Oh, that's sad. That's really sad news. Right after we play the Drake, he wasps. All these 2/2s, the turn after we play the Drake. Great news. Great news. This puts me 3 off lethal. Crap, but it dies to the wasp for free. This actually puts me in a little bit of a sticky spot, guys. I think this is the slightly better bet, but both kind of suck. But I don't know. The Wasp can only kill one of these 2 big guys, and the Divine Shields means he has to like ping or trade a little bit. So, hey, Regis just came to hang out before the big reveal stream. Sure thing, Coverts. I think I'm the waiting room for the Frozen Throne reveal. A lot of people are hanging out right now, getting ready. We got about 20 minutes. I don't even think I'm gonna have time to finish this this arena run because this has been such a good run. Ooh. Oh! Oh! So, this is definitely the... We're still going to hit him to... hit 5 to face here. But he's just going to have trouble now because of that Bittertide Hydra. I don't think there's any way to do lethal here, but now this can never attack or take damage, and otherwise he's just dead. Regis, are you from the Midwest? Yeah, that's right. I am indeed. 126 viewers right now, yeah. That might be a record, by the way. It was really close to that, the launch of Unguro. The day Unguro launched, I had 122, 125, but this is pretty much a record, or at least very, very close to a record. That's good, but not enough. If he has to ping here, I think he's just dead. He has to get through both of these minions, basically, without using this. That's fine. We can equality and trade and kill him.
Record viewers hype.
Thanks, Jerks, for the record viewers hype via the nice little Murloc spam there, dude. Thanks again for the 100 bits, Jerks. Appreciate it, dude. Guys, this is like one of my craziest arena runs ever right now. 9-0, and we're just still not even paying attention. Like, I feel bad for our opponents. We're just rolling over people. When do you think we'll be able to pre-purchase? Probably still be a few weeks, Rocco, but it's not usually right on the announcement, so. Who's here for the clickbait? That's why we're all here. I don't know what if you think the title now is clickbait. It literally just says talking Frozen Throne, and playing Hearthstone. Maybe you're here for the rhymes. You're here for the juicy rhymes, but there is literally exactly what we're doing. We're talking Frozen Throne and playing Hearthstone. I'm just here for the juicy rhymes. I don't know.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
You guys want to see this again? For people who think we're not talking about the expansion, we got this. It's beautiful. That is actually awesome key art, guys. I hope that's like the full key art for the expansion, because it's sick. It's pretty good first card there. Oh god, what year is it? Good play. Good curve, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not a bad start. I hope we just don't run out of gas. Like, that's our only risk right now is just running out of gas a little bit. Jay Thundel says, just been told that the Warlock quest will never be good. Is that true? It's hard to say, man. Who knows? They can print crazy power discard cards that make it really good. It just depends. Guys, don't click that link in chat. You're gonna get rickrolled. Gonna get rickrolled. Don't do it. Rickroll in 2017. Yeah, that's great. So I'm a noob and playing only 2 to 3 months. What's the $49.99 part? That essentially just means that this isn't perfect, but it works. You can pre-order 50 packs for $49.99. So it's a slightly more efficient way to buy packs. That's really all it means. You don't have to do it to unlock the expansion or anything. You can still earn packs for free like always. It's just a nice little way for people who spend the cash to infuse their collection a little more efficiently.
Trust me.
King's Trade looks fine. This deck is clearly riding on its buffs, man. We are dominating with buffs. He healed for 3 the way I did that instead of healing for a full 4. If I had attacked first and then made the trade, he would have healed for 4 instead of just 3. So that was actually fairly important. We can try to hit the Noble Sacrifice here, I guess, but it's really slow. But we don't really have anything else. Excuse me, don't have anything else to do anyway, so I don't guess it matters. And if he doesn't do it, maybe we can figure out a different way to get through it. Like, he has to kill the 2/2 if you... He might have a charge minion, that would do the trick. He's testing for secrets right now. He did have the way to kill the 2 health minion here, so that's sort of annoying. So now we don't have a good way to deal with this. We kind of took a gamble there, and it did not pay off.
Hearthstone _247. Ed Regiskill Ben Regis, if you read this comment out loud, I'll be your best friend.
Hearthstone 24/7 says, Regis, if you read this comment out loud, I'll be your best friend. Well, you're already my best friend, so it doesn't have to be conditional like that. And then Jerks likes to quote your comment there with a cheer. Thanks for the cross chat love there, Jerks. Thanks for showing Hearthstone 24/7 some much needed love. It's nice of you. Yeah, we'll just get this unlocked. And I'm gonna go face. Mage doesn't have a lot of ways to abuse a 1/1 minion, I don't think. Yeah, Jerk says he's got your back, Hearthstone 24/7. Thanks for calling out the attention. Coverts, you're also my best friend. I have like currently have almost 16,000 best friends. It's a lot to keep up with. And some of them are needy like best friends as well. So that's another consideration to make. But I don't mind at all. Don't mind at all. I like having a lot of best friends. How long will the $50 offer last? That's a good question. I don't really know the answer to that. It typically varies. We're just going to hammer this dude. Put him on a one-turn clock here. He has to have exactly an answer for this. And he hasn't really shown a ton of answers, right? Like, he didn't kill our big dudes before very efficiently. It's kind of via trades and shenanigans. So, given how much damage we have in this deck in general, with these dino sizes and stuff, we're just putting him on a clock. We have so much health. We have time. We know we have at least 4 right now to face. Vaporize is a little bit of a concern, as is Ice Block. So we gotta be careful here, maybe. I don't... I kind of wish we had a charging minion. We'll see what this... We'll get some clues via this attack. We're gonna do this first, just in case it's Vaporize. Really wish you could get charge off these, right? This also gives us more information as well, though. Not Vaporize, it looks like. It's just Ice Block, okay. Well, now he's got a mountain of stuff to play around. We kind of played around Meteor fairly well as well, I guess. So that's good. 10 minutes till the announcement, boys. It's here. Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to go soon. We're going to have to finish this arena run another time, I guess, which is sad. Maybe I'll finish it off stream and just upload the video to YouTube later tonight. Because this is a crazy run thus far. It's absolutely nuts. But yeah, this actually is going to have to be my last game, I think. Did he just play another secret? Come on, dude. Not cool at all. Sick. Sick. 10-0. What? Did all the good arena players just leave because of the announcement tonight? Like nobody's playing arena just because they're hyped for the announcement. All right, guys, I gotta call it here. I gotta call it here because I gotta go watch the announcement with everybody else. We gotta go watch the Play Hearthstone Frozen Throne announcement. I'm gonna be doing reveal and reaction video myself, so this won't be the end of Regis Kilbin tonight. I'm not going to be back on stream, but if you check out my YouTube channel later tonight, you can see my take on the new expansion reveal, and if there are new cards revealed, I'll also be posting my first card reveal as well. So a lot of stuff will be coming out for me, and of course, throughout the course of the next month or so, I'm going to be doing tons of card reveals and everything else, but it's time. I'm hyped. This has been a crazy stream. 128 viewers on Twitch right now, which is almost undoubtedly an all-time record. So thank you, everybody. I'm going to host the Hearthstone channel here in a second if I can figure out how to do that. I've literally never hosted anyone before, but I'm sure I can figure that out. Honestly, I don't know how to do that yet. I need help, guys. How do I set up a host? I've never done this before. How do I set up a host? Well, this is embarrassing. Does anybody know how to... I'm clicking the thing that says host, and it just shows auto hosts. It doesn't show the ability to host. Maybe I need to go to the actual channel? Maybe that's how it works. Let's try this. Let's try this. Where is Play Hearthstone? There it is. I still don't see a way to host. I may not be able to do this, guys. I may actually just be too dumb. I may actually be too stupid to host a channel. Just type in chat host Play Hearthstone. Okay, well that might work. I'll try that. Well, okay guys, just in case, I'm gonna host it here, which I think means I'll disappear. But it's been a ton of fun to hang out with everybody. Thank you so much for all the cheers and the subscribes and the follows and the chat and all the love and this crazy arena run. By the way, I'll probably finish this arena run off stream as well and post the video. So stay tuned for a video about my Paladin arena run. It will probably be called the Warlord Paladin, since we have 2 Frostwolf Warlords, which is very atypical. I've already named a run the Dino Size in Stonehill, so we'll call it the Warlord Paladin. Check it out on YouTube later. We'll try to get to 12 lands, but you never know how that's going to go. But anyways, guys, thank you so much, as always, for watching, and until next time, game on.
Aha!